don't know what to do. Just turn on your screen and keep watching me. It's Mandy and Friends, where the fun never ends. Mandy and Friends, where the fun never ends.
Hi, welcome! You guys can clap, it's okay. Woo! Yay! Welcome to the show, everyone. Yay, I'm so glad you're joining us to Mandy and Friends. Oh, look, there's my beautiful studio audience. So glad you guys are here. Okay, so today on the show, my co-host is someone very special. His name is Tallan Warden, and here's Tallan. Welcome! Tallan, that is a very interesting name.
Thank you.
That
Thank you.
his wife came to support him. Oh, that's just, and there's his little boy. There's the little boy there. That's his youngest, Kai.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. So cute. Okay, Tallan, what is your name about? I've never heard that name, Tallan.
Tallan. Well, my parents were hippies, and
Is it
were
like the
getting fantasy
Tallan
books.
of like a hawk Tallan?
Yeah, kind of. Well, you know, like Eagle Tallan.
Yeah.
I always try to play on that because it sounds cooler.
Right.
But no, my dad was into fantasy medieval books, and it was the name of a king.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I've also heard. Is it Irish?
It is.
It's
Yeah.
like an actual
It's an
Irish name.
king name. Yes.
Nice.
It's named after an Irish king.
Word up, my
Yeah.
bruh.
No big deal.
Cool. So I know you because you moved to Oregon with your family to work on a very special project
Yeah.
that's near and dear to your heart.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to. Let's
Great.
see. So,
Good.
well, we moved here just a year ago.
Okay.
Out of a inspiration from God.
Cool.
To build and develop a retreat center focused on helping people to encounter creation as God intended. So that's kind of the vision of why we moved out here to
Nice.
start a community and to just love on people and.
So when you say experience nature, are you like, okay, here's a tent and some matches and go experience it, or
So
are you
similar
gonna-
to like around here you have something called the Trappist Abbey.
Yes, it's an abbey where monks live.
So something similar to that
Okay.
is designed to just help people meditate and experience quietness and the stillness and just be in nature and be ministered to by God's creation and a safe environment to do that. To be able to camp and
Nice.
do fun things.
Do fun things and sing kumbaya and all that good stuff, because that's what we do. All right, awesome. Well, I'm really excited about our guest today. Do you ever get your hair cut?
I do. I actually love to get my hair cut.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't know because
Are
you're
we
wearing a
Is
hat.
that going to happen right now?
You could.
Am I going to get my hair cut?
Oh, that would have been pretty cool. No.
Oh.
I did see a picture though of you with dreadlocks at
It's
one
true.
point in
I
time.
did have dreads, yeah.
Yes, and I know that you
Almost
do.
down to my butt.
Oh, snap!
Oh.
And I know that you do your wife's dreadlocks.
I do. I take care of her.
She's pretty. She's pretty.
She is.
She's pretty.
She's very pretty.
She's very gorgeous, and she has amazing dreadlocks. There, show them off. Oh yeah, check that out. So
Nice.
that's cool that you know, it's nice to have a husband that takes care of your hair, but it's also nice to have a hairdresser
Even better.
you can go to
Right. That's
and,
even better.
and do that. So, with that said, we're gonna welcome. Let's do a big studio audience, huge studio audience welcome for Scarlet. Miss America, here she is.
I don't know about
Get
Miss
it.
America, but
Getting mic'd up. Welcome, Scarlet. I'm so glad you're here.
hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm so great. This is my friend Scarlet, and we met because she came into my shop, the Blue Quail,
Yes.
and for game
For game night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game night. But you had been stalking me for like a whole year prior to that on
Yeah.
Instagram. It's so great to finally meet, someone who's been following you. So she said she was talking to me. Not I.
It's true.
I'm taking
It's so true.
the words out of your mouth.
Because I remember when that little fan thing that you have up at the top there, with your lights on it.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
the
I
chandelier.
was watching you. Yeah, watching you
Nice.
guys make that because you did a couple posts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Kai is singing in the audience. He's being so adorable. It's so fun with kids because they're so unpredictable. So, speaking of unpredictable, you have a cat with you,
Yes.
which is pretty gosh darn amazing.
Yeah, what's her name?
Her name's Kiyoshi.
Kiyoshi. Hi,
Yeah.
Kiyoshi. Welcome.
I'm a nerd, which is why we met at the game night.
Yeah.
And so,
Because we're
Um,
nerds.
if you've ever watched the show Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Kyoshi Warriors, yeah.
The warriors.
Is that a special charm around her necklace, like maybe a hidden galaxy?
No, that's just a bell, so I can find her.
That's
Just thought maybe.
nice.
Nerd.
Awesome. So I want to know when you opened your shop.
So I've been doing hair for like 7-8 years, I don't know, something like that. But I opened 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
been 2
here in
years. Wow.
McMinnville. Yeah,
Nice.
2 years in June.
And I noticed outside your shop you have a giant sign with a beautiful macaw bird. And your shop is called the Colorful Macaw.
Yeah,
But
but it's spelled just a little bit different. So macaw, like the bird, is actually spelled with an A-C-A-W, but mine's spelled with a C because that is my last name.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like the
Special.
most colorful bird
Aw,
ever.
That's cool.
She's really interested in somebody's
Does she
water.
want to drink your water? Or is that my water? She can
Who
drink
knows?
it. That's fine.
Do you bring your cat everywhere?
Do you bring your cat to cut hair?
Yeah.
Does she help?
Well, like, so we're going to register her as an ESA, an emotional support animal, so we can have her at the salon with us because little kids sometimes freak out when they get their hair done, and she doesn't freak out. So she can sit on their lap and they can stop freaking out.
That is brilliant.
That's pretty smart.
That's so good though, because I've known so many hairdressers who are like, I wish the parents would bring something for their kids to do to calm them down, but like parents are always like, oh no, that's the hairdresser's responsibility.
Well, I mean,
and so that's really nice of you to be doing that.
Yeah, I have her,
That's
and then I
awesome.
have color books, and then I have games on my salon phone.
That's
So-
awesome.
Have you
very
had
kid-friendly.
any bad experiences with kids?
Oh.
Um,
Or just in general, just
That's
some.
really
well, I think
inspired these ideas.
the worst I actually had with kids was these kids just pick up stuff, and I had a kid who kept trying to pick up all the scissors and the clippers, and I'm like, no, you can't touch that, you're gonna cut yourself, and they just wouldn't listen.
Oh. Were
Yeah.
you like, and your
I was-
haircut's half done, but I don't care, I don't want a lawsuit.
No, it was just mostly stressing through it.
Oh.
Power stressing.
You're just like,
We're gonna cut these out. We're
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
okay, so that's cool, but what has happened to you, like any other weird circumstances revolving hair?
Well,
That was a really good setup.
yeah, that was really great. Fantastic.
Thanks.
I mean, I've had a couple of funny stories.
Okay,
So I guess we'll start with the least funniest first.
all right.
But one time I was cutting this guy's hair, I was doing a fade, and so I had the clippers in my hand, and my shoes weren't the right shoes, and so they didn't have grip.
Oh.
As his hair was getting on the ground, hair gets like really slippery. People don't realize this. And I slipped and fell, and as I went down, I hit his shoulder and with the clippers, and they're heavy, and my clippers broke because they hit the ground. And
Oh no.
it was kind of funny because it was like I almost did the splits, but I can't do the splits, so my body's like, okay, let's fall over this way. That was great.
What happened to his shoulder?
He was fine. He just thought
okay.
he had done. He was like, "Are you mad at me?" I was like, "No."
Like, yes, when I get mad at people, I cut them. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
what was the other story?
Okay, the other story, this is really funny. So, I was having a really bad day, first off, and I cut this guy's hair, and he didn't want it quite as high and tight as I did it, and he just wasn't paying attention. He was really, really nice, but like another girl had to come and finish it because I just was too upset halfway through, which I don't usually get upset, but it was, I don't know, it was a weird off day. So I'm somebody who's constantly changing my look too, my hair. I cut my hair,
Yeah, when
let
I
it grow
first met
out.
you had lime green hair.
Yeah, green.
You literally
yeah.
had like this
green
like
hair,
neon.
purple hair, like whatever. So a year later, he comes back in, and this is before I was working at my salon, and so I was working at one of those like $15 15-minute haircut places.
Sure.
And he came back in, and I got him again, and he proceeded to tell me a story about a lady who cut his hair too high, and he's like, and he was still really nice. He was like, I felt really bad for her. I think she was just having a bad day, and she cried about it, and like was upset, which I didn't cry about it, but I was like, I can't do this. And he's like, I felt really bad for her, and I hope that she is
And you're
succeeding,
literally
and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
What was going through my mind was, don't tell him that was you. Just pretend like you're a new girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel bad for her. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. We do have bad days like that. And I'm still cutting it like, this time you better get it right.
Yeah. Totes,
Which
man.
I did because he tipped me $10 afterwards. So I was happy about that. But
Yay.
it was still like, and I still kind of am like, did he know it was me? Was he just pretending, or
Yeah.
what?
Well, that can be kind of stressful.
I thought it was funny because afterwards I went in the back and I was just like cracking up.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was me.
Who was you?
You didn't even know.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of one of my haircut experiences, which was when I was a kid. My dad would take us to this barber shop that he would go to. He took my brothers. I have two brothers, older and younger. And I can't remember the name of that barber, but it was like classic, like military haircuts only kind of place. And so one day I was with him, and my dad turns to me, he's like, do you want a haircut? And I'm like, sure. And I might have been seven or 8 at the time. And I had longish, I probably had this long hair. Well, the guy only cuts men's hair. Okay, and he's like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And so I sit in the barber chair, and he just is so careful. He's just going around and around, and then he'll look, and he'll be like, that side's shorter, so he'll cut on this side, and then he'll like check again. By the end of it, I had a Prince Valiant just like, beep, beep. It was just right around. And I think, it was a long bowl cut.
Nice.
That's basically what it was. And the funny thing is when I looked in the mirror, I was like, yay, this is great. But then when we got home, my mom like fell to pieces. My mom's like, what did you do? And I'm like,
I became a beetle.
I'm a beetle, Mom. Yeah.
Ringo's gone, I'm in.
Yes.
Like the 90s.
90s? Oh, right.
That was popular.
I wanted to be, what's his butt? The Teen Spirit. I'm doing the deodorant. Like,
Oh, the
Teen Spirit. Kurt Cobain. Thank you, audience member. Anyway. Okay, so I think, do you have any haircutting stories? We talked about the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some dreads.
So we're going to move on. Scarlett, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being here. We're going to play a little game, and if you want to stick around and play it with us, you can. But if not, you and Kiyoshi are good. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting distracted by the cuteness factor right now with your cat. So yeah, it's time to play comedy time.
Like, I'm ready to go to bed.
Comedy time with Mandy. Here we go. Over to the comedy spot. Here I am in the comedy spot, guys. This is so great. I've got coffee. I've got some sunflowers and a brick wall. Bye, Scarlet. Bye.
Thanks for
Everyone,
coming.
thanks, Scarlet. See ya. Bye. I'll see you later. Okay, so we're gonna play a game called Relative Insanity. It was made by the one and only Jeff Foxworthy, and it's basically just like Apples to Apples, or what's the other one? Not Crimes Against Humanity, but Cards Against Humanity. And I have some setups here, and then my co-host and our studio audience. Kai, do you want to join in, or are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And our studio audience is going to play along. All right.
Oh, man.
Scarlet, do you need... She's trying to sneak. She's being a sneaker. She's getting her... When she came in, she's like, shh, shh, shh.
I can't see her.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're gonna wait for you. It's okay. Keep going. You're fine. Yep. There. Yep. And she's out. All right. Thank you, Scarlet. Okay. All right. So first card. You guys ready? We're doing speed rounds. Okay. As we all sat around watching TV, my Aunt Dot suddenly yelled. What did Aunt Dot suddenly yell? Has anybody seen my pants? Freebird. Oh, that is... My Aunt Dot said, the last thing has seen better, that thing has seen better days. I'm gonna have to say, has anybody seen my pants?
Yes!
That's...
Winner!
There we go. Give that to you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Aunt Thelma could be blunt, such as the time she said to her husband, here, bring him to me. Thanks. Such as the time she said to her husband, I'm not looking, so I don't know who gave me what. She needs to be tested. Ooh. I wonder whose that was. Aunt Thelma could be blunt, such as the time she said to her husband, I dare you to just touch it. Aunt Thelma could be blunt, such as the time she said to her husband, if I had my pocket knife, we would cut that off. I think that one. That one, whose was that? Oh, Adam. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Ooh, is Kai's giving you a back massage? That's nice. Uncle Tucker had an unusual tombstone. It simply said... Kai, what are you doing? What did Uncle Tucker's tombstone say? That is ugly, even with all the lights out. Uncle Tucker's tombstone said, I'm pregnant and I don't know who the daddy is.
Weird, Uncle Tucker.
Uncle Tucker's tombstone, I've been probed by aliens. Uncle Tucker. What was the first one? I couldn't remember. Well, then it shouldn't be that one because I forgot.
Yeah.
I've been probed by aliens.
That thing is ugly with the lights turned out.
Oh, yeah. That's
Come
true.
on.
That's true. Okay.
We need more inappropriate cards.
Yep. That's the whole point of using this. On the way home from the family reunion, Granny made the comment. Oh, what did Granny say? Tallan, what did Granny say? Okay, Granny. Oh, hell, I'm bleeding. Oh. Granny said, give me a paper towel, it's leaking again. Okay, Granny said, I like 'em big. Okay. I think we'll do, give me a paper towel, it's leaking again. Okay, we just got a couple more.
Oh, no.
We got 3 more. Bob stepped out of the shower and said to his wife, ooh, what would Bob say to his wife after stepping out of the shower? There.
Okay.
Okay. Not looking. Bob, stepping out of the shower, said to his wife, the last time I saw something that looked like that, it was caught in a trap. Okay. Okay. Bob, stepping out of the shower, says, your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. Okay. And the last one, Bob stepping out of the shower says, looking at that will make your liver quiver and your bladder splatter. I think I like the last time, oh shoot, my thing. The last time I saw that it was caught in a trap. Oh, Adam is on a roll.
Nice.
Dang.
Woo! Man.
Sorry, is my mic still working? Yeah. You,
Good to go.
oh, thanks, Cody. Producer Cody. Okay, guys, last two. Last 2. We have time for 2 more.
Okay.
When Uncle Coot, that's what it says, Uncle Coot, C-O-O-T.
Okay.
Yeah, Uncle Coot.
Yeah, right? Woo! Staggered in the door at 3 in the morning. The first words out of his mouth were... What was Uncle Coot saying at 3 in the morning, guys? Uncle Coot. I got to do this in a southern accent.
Right. You got
Yep.
it.
Uncle Coot coming in at 3 a.m. Has anybody thought about calling an exorcist?
That's what you say at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Totally. That's
Uncle
what I
Coot
say that.
stumbling in. That one sounded wet.
That's
Probably.
at 3 a.m. Yeah.
Talking about farts.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
Uncle Coot, 3 a.m. I'm naked under my clothes. Hey. Aren't we all? I hope. Maybe.
I'm not.
I think, has anybody thought about calling an exorcist?
Boom.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
there it is. There it is.
That one.
Okay, guys,
Exorcist.
drum roll. Last one. Okay. Aunt Thelma could be blunt, such as the time she said to her husband, oh, evil laugh there.
I'm running out of
Okay, Aunt Thelma. What is Aunt Thelma saying to her husband? Because she's a blunt broad. All right. Oh, nope, too blunt. I'm already. No, sorry. I am going to go ahead and warn you, I ate way too many burritos at lunch. That's good. That's like something I would say.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you said that yesterday.
Yeah? Yeah, I came into your house and I'm like, hey,
Hey, just so you know.
I'm gonna be farting it up in here. Okay. Oh, no, I can't. That one's too gross.
What?
Well, you gotta say it.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
Just say it. This is your TV show.
No. Okay. Aunt, who was it? Aunt Thelma could be really.
Aunt Thelma.
Okay.
Be
And she
really
said
blunt.
to her husband, "It's really, really wet." Oh my gosh! And you guys.
Come on, it fits.
And then the other one is you can still eat it. Okay. I'm gonna go with the burritos.
Yes.
Thank you guys for playing. Woo! That was great. So, thank you. So to wrap up our show,
Yeah.
I think today was a good show.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
this was fun. We got to talk to Scarlet and her kitty cat, play a game, And then next week on the show, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have my brother James,
Whoa, cool.
my younger brother. Remember I was talking, I had 2 brothers,
That's right.
and we're gonna talk to him. And my super awesome friend John, he is coming up from Eugene to play his music.
Alright.
We're gonna do a new bit called Distracted Performer, where they have
that'll be
to
fun.
perform a song or a dance or a monologue, but we're gonna be like trying to distract them while they do it, which will be great and hilarious.
It will be absolutely.
Yeah. So just to wrap things up, are you gonna be? When's the next time you're going up to Nanamusa? What does Nanamusa mean, by the way?
Sure. Yeah. Well, Nenamusa means place of joyful rest and peaceful nurture.
Wow, that's a really long sentence for such a short word.
Yeah, it's a native word.
Awesome.
And it's actually the name of where the land sits approximately to the Nestucca River.
Okay.
Where a few different streams come in, and it was kind of a meeting place.
Okay, so say that one more time. What does it mean?
Nenamusa means a place of joyful rest and peaceful nurture.
Ah, that's awesome. Love that.
So retreat center kind of makes sense up there.
Totes, man. So when's the next time you're going up there?
Saturday, actually.
Saturday. This Saturday. Okay.
Going up on Saturday.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, in the
Awesome.
meantime, obviously, I have to do, I'm a general contractor,
Yeah.
so I'm doing that in town.
You actually came straight from work. To
I
be
did, I
with
still have
us today.
sawdust on my clothes.
Look
yeah.
at that.
Yeah, these are my
Wow.
work clothes.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's really sick, actually.
I'm sorry, Jim, I didn't mean to offend you. I
I'm
mean-
super offended. Okay,
Hey.
go ahead. I'm done. I'm done. No.
I'm done. Well,
Awesome. Okay, well, cool.
well, cool. On that note.
No.
No, but thanks for inviting me to come to the
Yeah,
show. You know,
awesome.
I just happened to be working on a job in town, so
Yeah.
I was able to make it.
Be like, Tao, get in here.
Yeah.
Cool. You're like, cool. Bye, guys.
I gotta go be on TV.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us. Yeah.
I once dreamed of being a dancer.
Oh, okay. He just said he once dreamed of being a dancer.
Yeah, can I do that?
Sure, yeah. Are you hooked up to the microphone?
Next time.
Oh, next time you're gonna dance. Okay.
I'd like to dance.
Random. Okay, well, friends, I guess I'm Amanda, and I will. What camera? Am I talking to? Hi. Hi, friends. My name's Mandy. Thank you, Hannah. And I'm really glad y'all joined us this week.